Plaintiff Angela Williams says a few months after her son told her that the defendant was pregnant with his baby, he was murdered. Angela claims she went to the hospital when the defendant's baby was born, but she petitioned the court for a DNA test because she needs to know the truth. Defendant Cynthia Hall insists Angela's son is her child's father, and she says she didn't find out she was pregnant until after they broke up. Cynthia admits that before he died, she and Angela's son were arguing, and she regrettably asked him to sign his parental rights away. But she's certain that he is the child's father.
All right, and ma'am, you've petitioned the court for a DNA test to determine whether your deceased son is the father of her 1-year-old daughter.
Yes.
And so let me hear from you first.
Yes, sir. Back in January of 2016, excuse me, my son, Elon, he told me that Cynthia was pregnant, and unfortunately, April of 2016, he was murdered the day after his 28th birthday. So when Miss Cynthia went into labor, I went to the hospital and I met her for the first time. And I was there when she was born. She looked like my son, and she had a lot of similarities. And right now we're just trying to see if it's his, so she'll be taken care of the way his other kids are.
Ma'am?
Well, I met Elon in October of 2015. Well, we hit it off well the first time. We started staying together and everything, and well, he knew I was pregnant before I knew I was pregnant. I just was being in denial and I didn't want to admit it. But I found out after we broke up, like in November, I found out around November after we broke up that I was pregnant with his child. We broke up because there was a lot going on. He was a ladies'
How
man.
many months pregnant were you when you broke up?
I was just finding out I was pregnant. I was at least about a month or so, about a month.
Had you been dating anyone else?
No.
Between October and November?
That's why I was upset. And he did something he posted on, it got posted on Facebook. He sent it to one of his exes, and he posted on Facebook. I was upset because, being honest, I didn't know whether I wanted to have her or not. I regret that to this day that I thought of that, but being honest, I didn't know that. But, yeah.
Did he throw in the question at any point, is the paternity?
No, sir. If I had the messages, the old messages, I would have had them.
Has it come up before?
Yes, that was before she even knew that about it. But when she came, it was not mentioned again when I had her. It was never mentioned
I'm saying,
again.
when was it first put in question and by whom?
Well, a girl that he was talking to, but of course it was going to be that way because of what was going on.
What did she say?
She was saying that he was saying that wasn't his child, but
she said he was telling her that.
Yeah, but he never said that. He never told me that. We knew and we conversated. He never told me that, though. He knew. He used to come by and see me. He tried to be around, but me being the person, me going through my hormones, I kept pushing him off. I didn't want to be around him, and because it was so much going on between him and the other females, and I didn't want to be around that. I didn't want to be involved in all that. So I just kept myself away, but we still we made contact, and later on around like 3 weeks after I talked to him, 'cause I talked to him 3 weeks before he passed, and we had an argument, and I was just like, well, you just sign over your, with the little girl. I was like, you just sign over your rights when when I have or whatever, and I regret that to this day that I even said that, because that hurts me after the fact that happened, and I blamed it myself for that, because oh God, oh. But
people say things that they don't mean. They say things to try and hurt people. Sometimes it's the reverse of what the reality is. But I guess we should learn a little lesson today about saying things to hurt people. We don't know what's gonna be the aftermath. And
Yes.
I'm still curious as to, other than his other girlfriends, whoever, who brought the issue of paternity up in the past? Have you ever said it? Have you ever said it? Question paternity? Have you ever said, I got to make sure? And if so, why?
No, his brother, his half-brother, told me that it may not be his, but after she was born and he looked at her, he quickly changed his mind.
Okay, so it had come up by his half-brother, who's probably his running buddy, no doubt. And
Yes.
so he knew him better than anybody.
Yes.
And so he is somebody you would give some credibility to. So I understand.
My son told me that
Told
he
you
was, and my son,
Told you what?
Elon, he told me that she was pregnant with his child, and
Right.
if he didn't have any doubt, he wouldn't
Right.
have told me.
So that's why I'm asking you. Because I don't know whether you know it or not, but you are throwing into question the paternity by being here.
And I have pictures of him
Let me
and
see
the
it.
baby. He didn't make it to see her, but I have pictures of them, of her, and when she was a baby too. And, they all.
All these? Okay. You just want to grab them all?
You can just grab them all. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
And I have pictures of him.
All right, want to get the DNA results?
And I have pictures of my son too, and his obituary,
Okay.
and Elani.
Let me see the pictures he has there.
Can you turn the obituary around though?
God bless you both. The results are. You're the grandmother.
I knew it. I knew it.
Congratulations, and God bless you both.
She knows that I already knew she was mine, but we just had to make sure so she can, get taken care of like she's supposed to.
I already knew. I mean, I'm just glad it's over with. All this is over with.
Yeah, I just wish he was here. What I tell you about pulling my earring, girl?